Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports. I'm bringing this video solo tonight. I've got 4 plays for you guys for the slate tomorrow night. So, and tomorrow afternoon. Pretty stoked to watch these games. 2 game 7s. It's going to be a blast. Can't get much better than that on a Sunday. Just sit back and watch some ball. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I know we are. Forgive me for the Josh Giddey play. It burned my whole slate too, man. I had two slips that got burned by that play. He went 0 for 2. It's not like he didn't have chances. He had the chances for sure. I kind of warned you guys about the short minutes for sure that kind of continue tonight. So someone commented that like Giddey's on the ban list from now on. You're right. The OKC Thunder are on the ban list also until next year. So Thunder did not make it, unfortunately for me. It was a great game though. Can't be mad at that game. Can't be mad at the young team that's come so far this year. So really exciting to see where they're gonna go from here on out. I think if they get like a vet, involved in the mix, I think it would be really good for them. But yeah, so if you guys have never tried Prize Picks, use the promo code down below my face and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. It's a pretty sweet deal with Prize Picks there. We don't have our own code with them because they won't hit us up. But if you guys also want to try Underdog, all of the plays I'm taking tonight are also available on Underdog. So I'm not even going to really go over that too much. But if you want to check these plays out on Underdog as well, go use code BACKDOOR over there and they'll match your first deposit up to $100. And yeah, it's a pretty good deal over there as well. And they'll give you some instant pick'em specials as well, which are like 0.5 point plays, like free plays basically. So really good deals over there. Cool. So here are the 4 plays I've got for you guys. I've got Michael Porter Jr. for over 13.5 points. I think he's going to have a bounce back game. It's a really important game. Aaron Gordon for over 6.5 rebounds. Aaron Nesmith for over 16.5 PRA. And Miles McBride for his first half points over 7.5. McBride's the only one I can't get on Underdog, but if he gets his first quarter points available tomorrow, go with that because he played really well in the first quarter in the last game. He's getting a bunch of time right now, so he started. So yeah, let's get into talking about these plays, man. But first of all, if you guys have never tried Daily Grind and you want to check them out, go check out Daily Grind, man. It's the optimizer you see us use all the time. I'm using it for Michael Porter in this video here for his points. You can see it just gives you all the top plays right in front of your face here. It makes it really easy to pick out the ones you like, and if you do research beforehand, you can confirm them with this app as well. A lot of fun. DG is like, a must tool, honestly, if you're doing this regularly. It just helps you out so much. You'll cash way more often if you get it. Obviously nothing's guaranteed when it comes to hitting slips, but it does help a lot. It points you in the right direction. So if you're not super savvy on looking up plays and stuff, and you just kind of want to throw some stuff together, if you got that extra money, man, definitely go throw it on DG. If you use code BACKDOOR, they'll give you 25% off on your first purchase. So for that first month, you'll get 25% off. It's a sweet deal. You can just go try it for a month, see if you like it. And yeah, man, so let's get into these plays here. I'm going to go over Michael Porter Jr. first and why I like him. So the over-under on this game is a 196.5 over-under. They think it's going to be a pretty low-scoring defensive game. I think Michael Porter Jr. is going to go off, and I think he's had 3 really, really bad games. I think that's not going to continue. This is a Game 7. This is a championship caliber team. This dude has torched Minnesota for a majority of his career. Not torched, but just, gone over this line a bunch. He's gone over this line 14 out of his last 20 games. And against the Timberwolves, he's gone over this 12 out of 19 games. So, it's all pointing in the right direction for me. I know he's been struggling. I get it. It's the playoffs, He's had a bad couple games here. But in the last game, he started to kind of look a little bit more confident. He only hit one more shot than the game before. 3 for 9 is just awful. I don't think this is just not going to continue, man. And you can see here, if he goes 6 for 10, again, he's going to cash. And it's the 3-point shooting. 3-point shooting has been killing him. He went 1 for 6, 2 for 7. So the 3-point shooting has just been really bad for him lately. So I think he's going to get it dialed in, man. So I'm expecting him to have a big game here. If you don't like it, just fade it. I totally understand, but it is juice to go over on Daily Grind as well. 51.22% chance at a minus 122. I think it's, kind of a no-brainer. I think Michael Porter's obviously a great player, and I think he's just having a rough go of it. But, he's been through a lot of personal stuff, too, that might play a factor. But Game 7, it's game time. I think he's going to go off, so Going with his points here, you can see I already got this play locked in here. Aaron Nesmith. I guess we'll talk about him next. So I feel great about his PRA over 16.5. This is really low. As you guys know, I like if this play is at like 18, 19.5, or even higher than that, I take it under every time. But the 16.5 is just kind of insultingly low. He's gone over this in 8 out of 12 matchups here. 12 out of his last 20 games, 7 out of his last 10, 3 out of his last 5. I took his points, rebounds, just as a play. I don't think I put it in the video. Maybe I did. But he just 0.5 that. But he hit his PRA. And I was like, well, he does get a lot of assists sometimes. So I don't think he'll get 4 assists again. But I think he'll do better scoring the ball. So I just want the full PRA. Just, God forbid he does. But I do like the PR as well. So if you want to go with the PR, it's a little bit easier for him to hit because he does usually rebound more. As you can see, he 0.5 me in that last one. I do love the PR, but the PRA, he did hit it. So just go with whatever one you like. I like the PRA a little bit more. They're juiced to go under, like whatever play you're taking for him. His rebounds are juiced to go over, but the points, rebounds, and the PRA are juiced to go under. But I just think this line is pretty low for a Game 7. I think he's going to play a lot better. He's obviously getting the minutes, right? Like if you look at his minutes, he's getting 30 minutes a game easily. Even in games where he's popping off, he's gotten shorter minutes and gotten this done. So I like him to go over this line. I think the 16.5 is kind of a sweet deal. So I'm going to be taking Aaron Nesmith for over the 16.5 PRA here. Let's talk about McBride. I think McBride's a pretty good value play here because Josh Hart might not play. We'll see with the abdomen strain. I don't know what's going on with him, but it sounds pretty brutal, and he was not looking very good. So this play all depends on if OG and Josh Hart do not play. OG might. If these guys do play, I'm going to be staying away from this play. He did get upgraded to questionable, so just keep an eye on these plays. If you don't want to lock this McBride play in, I think it'll be available tomorrow. And if it is, and those guys are playing, I might honestly swap over and take his first half PRA under because he's just not going to get the same amount of time. So, like I said, this play is just really, really heavily going to depend on what's going on with these guys. But I'm going to just lock it in for tonight just in case because it is a low line. And if these guys get ruled out or something, even one of them get ruled out, McBride is going to be on the floor starting, I believe. So he might even just start. The dude's been playing really, really well, and he's shooting very confidently. So I'm just going to roll the first half points tonight and see how it goes. And if those guys get upgraded tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead and just take the first half PRA under because the PRA is just like, he's just getting it done scoring. So I'm not really worried about him going over that PRA if those guys are playing. Like you can see, he's just literally getting it done scoring basically. So 10.5 is going to be pretty high for him if he's only getting like 10 minutes rather than 20. So that's my consensus on McBride. If you guys don't like it, I totally understand. It's just something that I thought looked pretty juicy and had a lot of value with those guys being out. So like I said, it all depends on those injury tags for sure. But my last play here is going to be Aaron Gordon for his rebounds. I just think, like I said, I think they're going to just win this game. I think it's going to be one of those games where they're like, okay, it's time to like really lock in and just get the series over with. And they're going to go play the Mavericks. I think they're going to kill the Mavericks, but I could be wrong. But they got to get past this Game 7, right? So in the head-to-head, he's gone over this 9 out of 18 times. It's not like an impressive amount, but he has really dialed in the rebounding and helped his team out with these rebounds. So you can see 14 rebound chances, 9 and 9, and he's pulled down 7, 10, and 8 over the last 3 games. So, where he has struggled in the beginning of the series, he's kind of pulled it back together and gotten it done. And you can see in the head-to-head, he's gone double-digit rebounds a lot against these guys. So I just like the play. I think, Daily Grind agrees. It's a 52.49% chance and a -129. I just think it's one of those plays, like, if it doesn't hit, then Jokic is probably on, like, a monster triple-double game. And I think he's going to score a lot tomorrow. I think he's going to get a lot of assists, Jokic. But I don't know. Like, I think his 8.5 assists look great. If you guys like that play, too, you can take that. I think it looks awesome. Because I just think he's going to do everything to get the win. But I'm just more confident in Aaron Gordon ripping down those rebounds, to be honest. So, yeah, that's the 4 plays I've got for you guys tonight. Like I said, if you don't like them, mix and match them, do what you want with them. But yeah, the Pacers game is a 207.5 over under with the 3-point favorite to the Knicks. I think the Knicks are going to win. But it all just depends on if Josh Hart plays, to be honest. If Josh Hart doesn't play, I think it's going to be really tough for them to win that game. And Josh Hart's going to have to play up to like his speed, you know? And if he doesn't, I think Brunson's going to go for like a 45-point game. So maybe you guys look there at his points too. But yeah, that's enough of me rambling about what I think is going to happen, and we'll just see what actually happens tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys don't mind just liking and subscribing, it just helps us and does wonders for the channel. But we do appreciate the support, guys. And if you want to go over to Chalkboard and bump up some of these plays, I highly recommend it. Chalkboard is amazing. I'm going to be going over there and bumping up Michael Porter to like maybe 15.5 points, because I just think he's going to have a good game. And I'll get a higher multiplier on that, so it'll basically turn into like a demon play, and I'll get like a 2 or a 3x on that. So it's a lot of fun. Go check them out if you want to diversify what platforms you're playing on. Also, we're on Sleeper now, so if you want to sign up for Sleeper, oh my god, forgive me, I'm choking to death here. If you want to sign up for Sleeper, use code BackdoorFS. We had to put the FS on the end of it because someone's holding our code hostage. So yeah, if you guys want to sign up over there, use that code. That's enough for me, guys. Thank you so much. God bless. Have a good Sunday, and we'll see you in the next one.